The staying behind it is only to right there. And then it pulls me through. Keep your head behind that knife right there, behind that imaginary knife, and get your hands coming down first, letting your chest follow. And we got Greg who feels like he's going like this, just to look like this. Okay, ready? Go to the top of the swing, here, and there, and the hands trying to get down into my handle slowly. Just rehearse it. That's the feeling you need to have.
Oh, okay.
Like you're keeping your head over your right knee, and you're accelerating your arms ahead of your chest. And that's just the feeling, because here's the MO, right? And like I said, the thing that kills you, and really, the only thing with the body is the move into the right side and the tip over with the upper body. So let's do the opposite. Shift the pelvis, stay on the inside. That visual of maintaining the brace right here. Okay, from here, keep your head behind that knife right there, behind that imaginary knife, and get your hands coming down first, letting your chest follow. The only thing that gets in the way of your swing at all is after you make that good turn, just that lean and the hands staying up high. So if you can knife to the temple, stay behind it. You know, here's the right knee at the top. Keep your head back there. You know, this is just a feeling for somebody who already charges it. All right, so the feeling right here, and Kev, come around the front for a second. And this is something that I had to work on too. I actually used to really get almost too in front of it, trying to compress the heck out of it as a kid, not being a big guy also. I had to stay behind it. But watch what happens when I stay behind it. The staying behind it is only to right there. And then it pulls me through. So even though I'm still gonna finish on my front foot, it's just not in the transition. You see that? Like I'm still covering the golf ball and I'm still over here when I finish. It's just that it's important to understand that when I'm up here at the top, I want my hands to break through the level of my shoulders to actually be paired with the center of my body so that I can be connected through impact. And like I said, that actually will increase speed. I want you to actually feel like it. It's gonna feel like you're Johnny Miller. It's gonna feel like you're in that reverse C. You will not be. It's just that your MO is wanting to be. And then, so just keeping the body more centered. The feeling is gonna be that you're hanging back a little. You're not going to be. And the sequence. It's gonna feel like you just need to get the arms and hands going. And what's great about this?
Head over right knee.
Head over right knee.
Head over right knee.
This is the pre-talk
Yeah.
to what's gonna really help your driver. Because guess what? Because this is a big thing to make the driver better, right? Head over right knee, hands ahead of the body. Yeah, bud. And you know what I want you to see? It's gonna get the club passing through the grass cleaner, and it's gonna get away from anything stuck. If you feel like you get a little jammed in there, just know that that's the combination of, hey, I'm up here and I'm kind of, you know, but if I'm back here a little more, well, now it's, you know, can sweep through there a little bit, a little more shallow. Only thing I see in the setup, we're just a hair close right now. Back away a hair, and then get yourself a little bit more forward tilt. That'll help you, give you some more space to swing underneath you, not around you. And the only thing, Greg, when I watch you, you can accentuate a little bit, like you get very narrow, which unfortunately never gives you the ability to create enough angles. If you can widen out a little more to the specs that we talked about in the beginning with middle of the feet to the outsides of the shoulders, that hip bump will then give you a little bit more of that reverse K for you to just make a little bit bigger of a motion, okay? Because think about it, even if you're staying behind it with a narrow stance, you're already starting right on top of it, so you have no leeway. So for as good of a swing as Kevin and I were watching in the transition, your ball flight will climb another 10, 15 feet and get another 10, 15 yards out there with you just getting everything a little bit more widen out, more bump, you know, because right now it looks kind of like, all right, here's the feeling. Go to the top. Do a little pump drill up there. You get the hands going back. There it is right there. That is so the feeling for you right there. That is 100% it. Oh. You know what's funny? I know it wasn't absolutely striped, but it was way cleaner through the golf ball. You're a perfect candidate right now, Greg, for this. Pump drill right here. And I wouldn't even do it with the ball. Just do it like this. Ready? A little rehearsal. Watch what happens if I go up, you know. That's the, okay? So right here gives me the space to bring it down here, and then it's all paired together through impact, much more connected. The only thing from the face on, I want you to exaggerate this look though. Yeah, see, that's the literal of what you actually need to do. You exaggerating it would actually feel, and this is crazy, I'm just telling you what you need to feel, like your head's actually fighting back a little bit. I think that's incredibly important. Feel versus real, okay? Yeah, clean. You know, it's funny, we're talking about golf right now, we're all laughing here. We got the bookends right here of Greg with Darren and Brian, who literally need to feel like right now they're going like this. and we got Greg who feels like he's going like this. Just to look like this.
What a game.
Right. Just to look like, we're dead centered. But everybody's getting better, that's all that matters. If I was the guy who was sitting there falling back, right? How about this? Ready? Both guys. Lower body was sliding, upper body was falling back, contacting it back here. What's the opposite? Lower body turning backwards, upper body going this way. My rehearsal for you two would be lower body going forward, upper body going back. Lower body going back, upper body going forward. This would literally be your exactly. This would be your opposite, ready? Your opposite. The funny thing is, that's the feeling you both need to feel to just be this guy. In our case, very similar backswing. We need it to be more there as well, but just stay back there. And that's just, for you, it's gonna feel like this, like your right ear is kissing the ground. Oh my God, Darren. See, that's just so much cleaner, dude. And then what's great is Kevin's got these all on film. You were swinging over your right shoulder in your downswing prior to, and now you're under that right shoulder going through your bicep. It shallowed out your swing. I want people to see this, and I want you to see this as well. Watch the transition here, ready? Ideal is just under the right shoulder through the right bicep and down the line. Okay, ready? If I go forward with my upper body without moving my arms and hands, see what happens with a golf club? Watch what happens if I fall back. Right, so you just needed a little more of the other feeling to get you to be what it actually needed to be. Those are much better. Distance from a golf ball, and one thing I noticed, by the way, you were a toe tapper. The toe tapper stands close, has the weight back. The heel tapper has the right distance and has the weight pressed on the balls of his feet and not his heels. So for both of you guys who I asked you both to get a little farther from the golf ball, your checkpoint, I know it's hips over ankles, I know you know. But when you tilt enough forward to where those shoulders are the appropriate distance past your toes, you should only be able to lift those heels and barely be able to wiggle those toes, okay? All right, awesome. Knife at your right temple, knife at your left temple. Yeah, bud.
At Forzak Golf, we take a lot of pride in having developed some of the best and most consistent golf swings on the planet. We do this through simplicity. Our Full Swing Masterclass will take you on a step-by-step, easy-to-understand process on how to get your golf swing better than ever. Join the many before you who've utilized our Full Swing Masterclass to take their games to the next level and beyond.